but it's not bad.
Hey guys, at Angel and Pearly and
Hey,
Matt.
everybody. But it's not bad.
Hold on.
Hey, y'all.
Let me pause my other video over here. It's a little bit different setup tonight. In case you may have noticed that I'm sort of in the middle of my room and I don't look all purple from the night vision spectrum. We're not in that spectrum tonight, although we will drop into that. Now, one thing I do have to do now that I went live, I need to get my mouse situated. So I'll be right back so that I can look down and I can do chat and I can do this all at the same time. Actually, no, that's not going to work. Okay. I'm just going to have to count on you guys to let me know if there's something that I am missing. And if I really need to see it, I'll just put on my glasses. Oh, that's so much better. Yay. Hello, y'all. Been a little bit since I streamed. Feels good to be back. And I thought I would do something interesting and different. And hopefully will end up being fun as well. But I do need to get the one thing that I need to fix the one thing that I need to fix. So I shall return. 2 seconds.
She will be back. Please hold.
Right, please hold. I'll be like commercials from your. Oh, I definitely need my flashlight.
It's totally my fault for stressing her out before the show. I mean, come on, cat. Come on, cat. Come on, cat. Yeah.
It's Pearly's fault.
All my fault.
It's all your fault.
All my fault. It's like every other day in life. All my fault.
Let's see here. Well,
you know what they say.
Actually, that's probably not going to work. Okay. Needs nothing. Thank God I've got a Tempur-Pedic mattress. That way, when I move,
everything doesn't go flying.
Yeah, everything does not like. Yeah.
Hi, Boo.
I guess what I will do is I'm going to pull my computer further over here. That probably could be a solution. Okay. Welcome. All right. Let me do some shout outs. And I need to kind of look over here to do that. So, let's see. Hey, BPG Brian. It's okay, Boo. Hello. Don M.A. Welcome. Cornwall Ghost Hunting. High Priestess Studio. It's been a long time. It's good to see you. LT. LJM. Lady J. Of course, we have Pearly, but Pearly and Matt are on the panel, and you guys know. Let's see. If I did not get to shout you out and you would like a shout out, just type in to.
Don't forget LP.
Yeah. Oh, it is hot in here tonight, like super hot. And I keep my room at like Arctic temperatures, so saying it's even remotely hot in here. But I do have some hot lights that are on. So, got my flashlight. Yay. Okay. So, how have you guys been? I hope you guys have been good. This is, I'll kind of show you what is here. Okay. What I have done over the last, I guess, week or last week, what I did is I purchased some wood, okay, a 4x2 area. Now, being that wood is of the earth, it's part of, that is why it's part of my altar. All of my practicing altars, and I don't mean that in a bad way, I mean that in a magic kind of way, not as I always kid, not as in sacrificing a small goat or anything, just an altar. What I like to refer to that as is my sacred space, okay? And I'm gonna show you where other areas are set up for the same in my room. But wood is something from nature, so that is always the basis. Like there's wood over here, there's wood over here, and then my wooden dresser. And that is where my other sacred space areas are. They all have different things on them, but they all incorporate all of the elements, okay? Now, my sacred space altar that you see on my bed, I also painted in actual copper, not just copper color, but like copper gasket paint that actually like plumbers use to spray on pipes. So I'm adding an element of copper, which whether copper helps as a conduit in spirit communication, we don't know. But they say that it does. So I added that element into the wood. And I was working on that this last week. The other things that you see here are clearly fire elements. The feathers are actually my macaw, and that represents air. Earth. The wind really is coming today. Wind also with the feathers. So you have the 5 elements of earth, air, water, fire, soul, those type of elements. I have my crystals, which come from the earth. These are, and I don't know that you can see them really well. Let me see. Let's see if you can kind of see it there.
You can see your crystal skull.
Yeah. Those
when you're not shining the light on it.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay. There's my crystal. Okay. Hey, hoodie. I have my abalone shell, and I have Palo Santo and sage in that in case I need it to clear my space. So when I'm working at or with my sacred space, all of these elements are always included. All right. And I wanted to kind of just show you how, if you don't have an actual, say, a table, you know what? Go to Home Depot. You can do what I did. They have them pre-cut, or you can have them cut however big you want. This is 4x2. And you can lay it on your bed. And then you want to do something regarding magic or with magical intent, or if you're doing something like a healing spell or a protection spell or dispel negativity type of work, getting darkness or anything of that nature. If you do spirit communication, you should always cleanse your space and your crystals and everything else at least once a month. Now, my crystals, this last week when we had the full moon, what I do is I have a platter that I set them on, and I take them out and I put them on the back porch, not the front, because I don't want anyone going, oh, look, mine. And I put it out there and I let them charge and cleanse with the moon. So if you are into crystals and you want to cleanse them, which you really, especially if you do spirit communication, you need to be doing that because crystals absorb and hold energy. And you don't want to have an open communication and then not cleanse and clear at least once a month. Okay, so I do that regularly when we have a full moon. And then one of the other things that you can do if you cannot, like, if you physically aren't able to go and haul all your stuff out, another thing you can do is you can run your sage or your Palo Santo with a feather or with your hand. Take your, in this case, my abalone shell, whatever it is, and I would definitely recommend getting an abalone shell. They handle the high heat, and you can rest something in there that's burning, and it's not going to hurt it. You'll have some burn marks, but that's okay. It just gives it character. Take it and wave it over your crystals. Handle your crystals with your hands. You can use Florida water or tobacco water, holy water, which I keep in a spray bottle. Pearl and Matt can tell you. When they were here a couple months ago, when we were out, I have a spray bottle that has holy water in it. You can mist over the things on your altar or around your sacred space. Again, especially your crystals.
Good night, Mark.
And that will help. So, hey, good night, Mark. Thanks for stopping in for a little bit. I know it's really late over your way. And for you guys that are in chat, you probably are seeing some names of people that you haven't seen at my show for a while. Hey, Uber Goober lady. Love her. We love her.
Hey, Uber. How are you, darling?
And Uber, you know what? If you want a link to come on and do, like, hang out tonight, you are welcome to have a link and do paranormal with us tonight. So just lost my space and time. Anyway, I know what I said. Okay.
We're on holy water.
We absolutely do want the paranormal unity. Okay, I realize that it isn't always feasible with every single person in the paranormal, but if we can give forgiveness and move into a good space with everybody, like just wipe the slate clean, then we're leading by example. And that's what I'm trying to do. And that's why I welcome everybody in. Hold on, let me read what Uber said. Okay, she's modding. Okay, back and forth. Next time then, Uber. Or if you have a paranormal night and you have a topic that you want me to talk about regarding paranormal, I'll be happy to do that with you. Because I have some pretty cool things that I'm not going to share tonight that would probably enjoy. So, anyway, bringing into Samhain, which is coming up on October 31st, that is the time that the veil is the thinnest. It's also like September 21st is when we come into the fall equinox. So it's also what's considered not dark as in spiritually dark, but it's considered the dark part of the year. So there's some really interesting and cool things that I'm going over on my channel, which are going to be in the form of uploads, but it's a really cool month to do spirit communication and the things that we do. So absolutely you're going to be seeing some really cool things coming up, especially this month. And as far as what's coming up live, well, partially live, partially uploaded. First weekend of November, we're going to be down in Jefferson, Texas. We're going to be working a 5,000 square foot haunted location. And as of right now, I believe that we have Map, Pearl, myself, and Steve-O. And possibly one other person, but I'm not going to say until I know for sure. So we're going to be working that live event. We're going to be getting some amazing evidence, and we'll do little bits of live stream. Map doesn't know this yet, but the room that I'm going to put her in to is going to be the music room of this particular late 1800s home.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to give her my phone to do some short live streams. So she's going to be holding that and doing just in little spurts, like 5-10 minutes.
No way.
Yes, way.
Nanny boo boo.
Lee?
Yes. Well, actually, Pearl,
Lee?
you're going to be upstairs.
Wait, Lee?
What?
You gonna try and make it?
Is he? LJ?
Oh,
yes.
I'm gonna try and make it.
Okay, yes.
oh.
This would be amazing. You have to come. LJ, you gotta come. Yes, LJ's.
Oh.
So you know what? It's gonna be badass. It is an amazing location, and you guys are gonna love seeing that. And the last time I did it, it was all new to me as far as because we lead the tour for people to come through all night. And now I know where and what I need to do to be able to incorporate and bring you guys with. So if you guys live in Texas or in a surrounding state, please come out to Jefferson, Texas, to Jefferson History and Haunts, and come and meet us. We will have a vending table with our team and equipment and some cool things that we'll be selling there. I'll be selling my my witches balls, my oils, my custom oils, probably some crystals and some different things. So yeah, if you're anywhere near and you want to come and meet us, we'd love to meet you guys in person. So there's some other fun stuff coming up too, but anyway. Okay, as far as tonight, all right, I decided to incorporate something fun and different, all right? So when it said the Paranormal Wheel of Fortune, I'll explain what that is. Lots of times I'll ask in between shows, I'll be like, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? And I just, like, I can't decide. So I decided to make something fun that it would pick. So that is what the Paranormal Wheel of Fortune is. So I have here, okay, literally a wheel. All right. We got Paranormal Vanna White. The wheel says, okay, now this came up. There's a different thing on the wheel. Okay, I'll tell you what the options are. Okay, you've got tarot card reading, SLS camera session, REM pod questions, Ouija board, EVP session, Cat's Choice, Spirit Dice, doll, haunted doll. That, and I'll pick which one, or y'all can pick one in chat, or viewer's choice, spirit box, automatic writing, etc. Now, some of those things, I'm going to add other things to the wheel, but, and you know what, if it lands on an SLS camera, I'll have to get up and go get that. Did not get that set up. But I do have tons of spirit boxes over here. So that's what this is. I am going to do some, he's coming in his baby blue ruffle tux. Expect that.
No.
Have to do that. Okay? Now I'm going to take these feathers because I do not want them to, I'm not 100% sure that my fire is going to, like, okay. Good. Okay, and the other things that you see on my sacred space, that probably gives you the best. My little spirit animal, which is my cat. I've got my copper owl altar tile, crystals. Also, my dragon globes represent fire for me. And this is also fire, but the ladies here can tell you, I tried to light it 15 times and it just kept blowing out because I have fans everywhere. Okay, now you may be wondering what this is. And this is a new piece that I got for this specific altar work, where I don't have to be at one or the other stations surrounding the room. And basically the premise of what this is, okay, you can kind of see it's, and if you are a practitioner, you know what? All you have to do is go type in, like, on eBay, what would you call these, girl?
Sorry, not focused.
You know.
What? I don't know. Candelabras is usually.
Candelabras is what I was looking for, but it, yes, top hat and cane. Yes.
Oh, there you go.
It's like a centerpiece for the word just will not come to me. But anyway, you can find them very inexpensive on eBay. I think it's wrought iron though, and it has a place for 4 candles. So if you are working, like with mine, I have 2 red candles and 2 black candles today, and in the center are the crystals. And basically, this is, for lack of better way to put it, it is creating a fire portal. Okay. Also, I have mirrors that I also will put in there, and it's kind of like a cauldron, but not. Although you can put your cauldron for what you're doing in the center and work within this circle. And then you have the fire, and I'm not going to show you everything about exactly how to open a portal because I don't want anybody to try it like at home that isn't adept at doing or opening those kind of things, because you really, really do have to take it really seriously, especially when you're opening something. So the rest of the stuff I have here are Native, and this is one of my Native American wands. It's a working wand with a crystal feathers that was made by Native American Indians here in Dallas. Well, outside of the Dallas area, but they sell them at a crystal shop that I go to, and they're really incredible for actually working with. So, all right. Oh, and what you're seeing here, and I know everyone's gonna be like, what? Okay. Figured you'll probably recognize what this is, right? This, and I'm not gonna call it the name that he who shall not be named calls them, but we're gonna call this what this is, and we're gonna use it tonight. And actually, we're gonna use it with, well, a couple of apps, depending on what you guys want to see. But I'm going to use LJM's app, which I have ready on my phone. And I have tons of other ones to work with, pretty much. But this truly, and I need to stress this, like, I was one of the people who originally Was I kind of bought the whole dog and pony show, all right, with the, okay, I'm going to have to call it a portal because that's what it's called. Only now there's like a $20,000, wonder box or whatever, okay? At the end of the day, what this is, and if anybody in chat wants to add anything to it, they can. This is an amp, a speaker that generally is used with guitars, okay? On either side, you have the noise gate and pedal, guitar pedal, an effects pedal, which can take sounds that come out of your spirit box or that come out of the app, and it can stretch it. It can create more echo. You can take a spirit box feasibly and reduce the noise gate, but it just depends on who you are as far as if you want to cut out any white noise, okay? But yes, this is what you see. That is what that is. I have an organite generator here. There is copper, but I'm telling you, you don't have to hold it like this, like some other people do. Things will be mentioned. Because guess what?
Do not leave. Not
That's
at all.
not going to make or break your communication, all right? I have crystals that I have hot glued. You can't really see them very well here, but they're all around the, that was just too light. It just blows it out. That are around it, but pretty much that's decoration, okay? It looks cool, all right? And then you've got the lights. Oh, please don't fall. And that's what it is, guys. There isn't, you do not have to have a guitar amp made by, okay, you know who, in order for yourself to get spirit communication. Okay, you just don't. In fact, this can even tend to screw up spirit box communication. But that's not to say that it doesn't work, and I'll show you how it does work. And I would say when you're using it with that Ghost apps, you're probably going to find you like that the best. Maybe with the PSB7, because you can cut out some of that noise. But anyway, I thought that I would incorporate using that and just explain to you guys. I know a lot of people have asked me, especially somewhat recently, why something like this costs $2,900. Okay, the Lunchbox ZT amp is I want to say this whole setup is about $800. Okay, now that's just stupid money. Okay, and yes, I'm saying I was stupid when I invested in this guitar amp and bunch of pedals. Okay, but it's here, so I'm gonna try to make use of it again. But the best spirit box ever in the whole entire world, no, I'm not getting paid to say this, y'all know it's the best, is the Poltercon. Okay, so, but I am going to use this, just let you guys use it if you want to know what it sounds like. But you don't have to spend that kind of money to get good spirit communication. So, there's definitely some things on my channel about that topic, but it doesn't mean that that it can't work. So if you already got one, if you need any help as far as like how to use it, or if you think you're doing something wrong, please feel free to email me, southernangelsparanormal@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to help you. I may even do a tutorial on it, just so a lot of people don't understand how it works. So with that being said, pretty much tonight was going to be the wheel night, or if Matt or Curly was like, hey, Kat, do this, whatever, I'll do it. but I figured this would be a fun way to start. So let's do some spirit communication. We'll start out by, I guess, spinning the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right. Now, let me go into the IR spectrum, and let me see what you guys can see. Okay.
Ooh.
Now we're in that spectrum. All right. I look like a ghost. So I'm going to spin the wheel, and let's see what it says. Pat's choice. Okay, wheel. I didn't want it to be my choice. No, actually, that said Pearl's choice.
Oh, no, it does not.
Look, Pearl's choice. Actually, Cat's choice means Cat wants Pearl to choose.
The truth comes out.
Of course it works that way. Let's do a tarot.
Okay. Let me grab. And also another thing, if you guys want me to do it, I can do some crystal divination, which I'll have to switch back into the other spectrum. But and I will do this sometime tonight. Now, of course, the one thing that isn't sitting right next to me would be my tarot cards. So I'm going to grab those. All right, so I'm going to put the wheel. Mauser took over the little wheel spot, but we'll put the wheel right there. And I will grab the cards. And then I'll be right back. But everything's pretty much at the foot of my bed. So all right.
Yeah, liquid diet, absolutely.
We've lost our
the most horrible things that you can ever have to suffer through.
I'm going to put this Ouija board over here. We'll put that there. That's one of my new boards.
Buy a ticket, please.
Okay. You know what? I need to probably point that light a little away from.
That might be a good idea. So you're not completely washed out.
Okay. Turn this way. Water. All right. I will refine this little setup. Oh boy, yeah, that is a lot better. I was even blaming me. Okay. Okay.
I can build a fortune with that.
With what?
I love him. Lee, Penny Chat is hoping to win the lottery, and if they do, she's got a $10,000 to everyone, depending on how much she gets. And Lee says I could build a porch with that.
Well, you know what, Hoodie, maybe we can see if we can pick some lottery numbers tonight, right? Yeah, we do have big lotteries here. We do.
Well, I think they're pulling tonight, so.
Right? All right.
Who wants a reading?
All right. Here.
Need your names in chat.
All right.
300 million, and then she's going to give away 10,000 each. Anybody? Any takers? Anybody want a reading?
Does anybody want a reading?
Okay, I'll go ahead. I'll bite.
All right. Go. And you, and also, Pearl, will you keep like
A list if it starts running.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. All right, Miss Scott. And this is one of my most favorite decks, and you guys see me use it a lot. And really, tarot and oracle deck, same. They're not the same, but I very much enjoy this deck. And somebody has been in my box here, and okay. I'm going to do two different kinds.
Who are Jamie and Dave?
What?
Oh, I was talking to Petty Tat. She said Jamie and Dave do, but for some reason they aren't here.
Let's see. Rhino, I'm here, but I don't know how to jump in after 10,000.
And Boobs.
Well,
You just jump in and say hi because Boobs is a normal thing. These boys don't know how to behave themselves. You can't take them anywhere.
Absolutely. And I'm fixing to turn this car around. Y'all better behave.
Boobs is one of those things when Joe isn't here, because Joe always comes in, and you know it's a thing. Yeah, we all have them, and it's
That's Joe's signature comment.
it is.
Yeah. And he's off investigating Hell's Bar Dam tonight with a whole bunch of other people.
Yeah.
So good thoughts and special wishes for him.
Dave. Oh, wait a minute. Goody. Dave, are you the Dave from Facebook that wanted a reading? Because if you are, if you don't mind me doing it public, let me go to.
Hold on. Listen, squirrel lady.
Okay, yes. Great. Awesome. It's so.
He said yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to do map, and then I'm going to come to you. And you
have High Priestess who said yes as well.
It is okay. Why not? I'll be drinking later. I'll probably later. Okay.
I'll join you.
Right?
We'll all be drinking later. Who are you kidding?
Yes.
I'm waiting on this show to end so I can get that bottle of wine out of the refrigerator.
You're just looking for that excuse.
But I don't do this stuff and drink. But as soon as she hits in live stream,
then we
want it.
And
I'm dying. It's hot.
You know what? Actually, in this spectrum, you can see the spirit communication altar even better. Actually, here I thought the other would look better. So, yeah. Okay.
Of course you are, Lee.
Now, if you will just kind of, I just want you to put some thought into kind of what you're wanting to know about.
I love you, Matt.
And then if you will tell me when to stop shuffling, I will stop. And that's when I'll pull your cards. You go mouse with you.
Are you focusing, Mappy dear?
Okay, Dawn, you would like one.
She's on it. I'm on it. There's a list in the side chat.
Map, you tell me when to stop shuffling, all right, honey?
Okay, sweetie.
You just say stop, and that's when I'll stop.
Okay.
You know to tell me to stop, right, Matt?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I have to be able to see you first.
I'm shuffling them.
You don't have to be able to see her. You just need to be thinking about what you're wanting the answer to, and just say stop at any point that you feel the need to say stop at.
Okay. Okay. Okay, stop. I'm cutting in and out a little bit. Can you still hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Okay.
Okay. And again, this is different than, and I am going to do a couple of um, types of uh, readings on the tarot cards. In what this oracle deck is their guidance cards. So they what they do is they are wanting to give you a message. The goddess wants to give you a message, and this is. Hey, Lady J. Okay, the first goddess is the goddess Damara, and she's indicating that um, there is a child um, that you are you're very good at helping and counseling, or being a very healing uh, force in any child or children's lives. And she's encouraging you to okay, let me read the whole thing and then I'll explain to you what my oversight of this is, okay? Because I don't know if you have access to, now this is, I'm not just going to read the blatant obvious, I'm going to also tell you what I'm thinking of. There is a child that you need to connect with. Okay. The next one, and sometimes these cards come in a way that even if they didn't have words on them, would be really important. And I think you'll understand this next card. This card is representative of bodies of water. Spending time near water or a lake or a river will recharge your batteries. And then I'm going to continue, and then I'm going to tell you what I think this is trying to say. The next goddess is encouraging you to take a leap of faith, to take a risk and put your truest heart desire into action now. Okay? Now, the way that I am reading this map is in I feel like this might have been a focus in the question, not just because I know you personally, but because I feel like Danielle is still very heavy on your mind. Are you in a position to maybe I don't know, see her child?
Yes.
Okay. Um, I think that you need to do that. I think that there's something very special about your connection with Daniela. Um, and there's something that when you do talk to her child, it's it's going to be good for her and it's going to be good for you. The center card, it isn't so much that I think that this is actual recharging your batteries in your water as it is. I believe that this is still pointing to the water. Okay, you know what that means.
I understand completely.
And then the last one, the leap of faith. Don't second guess yourself. If there's something that you want to put into action regarding this with Daniela, take that leap of faith and do it. Don't second guess yourself. And I'll talk to you more about this in particular off screen, okay? Because there's more to this in the message that I'm getting.
Okay.
And if you guys in chat are like, what is she talking about? And continuing to put, hey, Brooke, thoughts and prayers out. A lot of people saw on my channel that our dear friend Matt, and this is how I came to really meet Matt. And you know what, Matt? Just because you want to tell people what her name is, and if anybody has any thoughts, if you're sensitive or you get things psychically and you have something that you might be picking up on regarding this, please, any information is good, but again, just to get Daniela's name and story out there, and maybe also it would be a great thing to update on the reward that is being offered that's on up. So if you could, can you tell them about Daniela?
Certainly. Daniela Bien is my more or less great niece. She has been missing now for 2 months. There is, and I do want to say Mobile Police Department has put up a blog because there has been brought indication to us, at least, that there is a good possibility that people may be afraid to come forward out of fear. The Mobile Police Department has put up a blog, and you can go there, and you can leave information and tips anonymously. But they are also they were offering a $2,000 reward for information leading to her return. They have increased it now to $5,000. If you have seen something, if you know somebody that has seen something, please do not hesitate to say something. If you are afraid to go on this blog, if you are afraid to say anything, contact Kat or Pearlie or LJM or LT, because I'm dragging them into it now too. Well, they've been in it I mean, they have been with me throughout this whole ordeal. Uh, God love and bless them all. Contact one of them, and they can put you in contact with me, or they can contact me. I will not stop. I don't care. I will take your information. I will relay it. I will act upon it.
Yes.
Please. She has a beautiful, smart, loving 4-year-old child who doesn't miss a day of asking where her mama is. Please, we need to bring her home.
And if you guys feel the need to share the information, there is a very good video for a bolo out on Danielle's um, stuff on Irish Devo's channel.
Yes. And hey, Whispers to Heaven and Strawberry Wine, thank you for coming. Hey, Tom.
I was told, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good, honey. Continue.
I was told by my niece. My niece has been working tirelessly. There have been many, many, many things that have been done. We had a car wash to raise funds just to keep this going, just to keep Daniela out there so people do not forget. Um, and she and I have been talking, and there have been some things come out that I've had to act on because, of course, we're talking about Mobile Police Department. They are not so keen on acting on information received from the other side.
Right.
But I promise you this, any information I get, I will follow up on, and I will do what I can, anything that I have to actually, to get what they want, which is probable cause, which is any type of evidence.
Yes.
To get them to work on it. We had a situation, they went in, they tore up one of my other nephew's property and his home because of a quote unquote tip. This person lied.
Mm-hmm.
And they said because there was a connection to Daniela and this property. Well, yes, she's family. She's been there. Hell, I've been there. You know? But it's not just, it's everything else that is happening with this. They're looking in the wrong direction. They are looking in the wrong direction. And we can't seem to point them in the right one.
Yeah. And
I think, honestly, I think what they're doing is they are taking what is the easiest. That's just my feelings on it. But I will not stop. I promised Daniela, I promised Julie, and I promised Cora to Julie for Cora that I will not stop.
And
so if you can help, I love you, and I thank you. That's
yes. So again, it's been really tough and difficult. You know what, Matt, would it be okay with you if maybe I also, regarding this, before I do the next reading, flipped on the spirit box, just to see if anything comes through.
If it would be all right with everybody else watching, because I don't want to take over the stream, honey. You know.
You know what? This was an open. I think that if somebody has, like, I know that Dave is in there. Hello, Jamie Landenberg. If there are people who are here and they get a reading or they have something that they want to, ask. Also, Spirit Box, just to bring any additional information. So, change one thing here, and then let's just turn that on for a second and see what we hear. Okay.
Finally, sorry.
Hello, spirits. We're seeking some information regarding Daniela, or even Daniela, if you want to say hello. As you know, you can use this device. Water. I heard water.
Like,
Daniela, is there any additional name you can give us? I swear that he said Daniela. Daniela, is there anything that you want to say to Matt that she needs to know?
sleep. Sleep again.
Read.
It's time. More.
Matt?
Yeah.
No, I heard your name, like, specific.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Lydia, I will. Hold on. Hold on.
She's not
Okay.
wanting to come forward.
I know. That's just what I was like,
Which is odd. She always does.
which is really odd. But there's a reason for that. And it's funny that you just said that, Pearl, because, like, and there is a map. I'll talk to you about this after.
She's being held back.
No, she's not being held back. I think that she has made the larger transition, and I have some feelings as to why. Okay. I think that Daniela had stayed here on the earth plane trying to be around those that she loved and to try to help with information. But I think that she's completely transitioned into the light, and lots of times that, like the other times that we've done spirit box and we've done things and she's come through, hey sweet Callie, I believe that she's busy over there being an angel now. And she doesn't feel like she's stuck here with 1 foot here and 1 foot there. But that doesn't mean that she cannot continue to bring information, or that other spirit guides and in spirits that aid in spirit box communication. We don't really know how we get messages from the other side, but it's almost like a lot of people say that there's like, it's kind of like a telephone operator on the other side that that can bring information, and I think those guides can still continue to bring information, but she's crossed, and that is what you would want as well, is for her to cross completely into the light. And I feel like somebody did us something, and I'll tell you who I think did that as well, to help her be guided and know that nobody is going to forget or stop trying to find her. But she stayed here for X amount of time, and she's doing what she's supposed to be doing in heaven now. So
she's at peace.
She's at peace, yes. Yes. Okay. And
we'll talk more about it later.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. No, but that makes me feel better knowing that she is at peace.
She's at peace, and she's that was a totally different feeling in doing spirit box than what
we've gotten before.
Asked. Yes. So
all right, we've got High Priestess, Dave, Dawn, and Jamie.
Okay. All right. Let me go in. Okay, Dave, since and don't worry, I know Dawn, you wanted one as well. I think that Hoodie said to try to get to Dave. Earlier. Later. So
Dave, in here? Dave, you around?
Okay. And let me go. I'm going to go to the messages that I've had from.
No pressure, LOL.
Right. All right. Hold on. Let me read this. Actually, I'm going to need to do it here. Let's see. It's too tiny.
And I would say let's cap it at that, and that way nobody feels like we just skipped over them, because that's going to be 6 for tonight.
Yeah.
Or 5 for tonight.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Dave, let me just read your message on Facebook, and if I need additional information, then I'm going to ask you, and of course my computer is.
Oh, High Priestess said if you would just pull 2 tarot cards for her, you don't need to tell what they mean. That way you can just move on. I'm guessing she would already know what they mean.
Okay, now say that again.
Karen,
Yeah.
High Priestess said, if you would just pull 2 tarot cards for her, you don't need to tell what they mean. That
Okay.
way you can just move on.
All right.
All right. Tell us when to stop, Karen. Callie, you're always welcome to lurk. Unfortunately, we're capping the readings off. We can't. Kat can't sit here all night and do readings. It's going to drain her.
But if you, thank you for, coming.
If you'll send me a message, or Kat a message, or Map a message, or one of us a message, either on Facebook, Cat Angel, also on Twitter. Map is on Twitter as well. I am on Facebook and Twitter as well. We will make sure that you get put on a list for another night.
And on Twitter, I'm bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Karen?
Yeah, just tell me when to stop, Karen. Oh, that was a jumper, so I'm going to have to.
Stop.
Okay. Karen, you, and this is very, very specific. First of all, you're about to walk through a door to something that is very unknown right now. But there are some people around you, like very close to you, and I mean like from every direction, that you need to be very aware. This is a different tarot card than the traditional tarot. This is one of my new decks, and the door that you're about to walk through and the cards surrounding this tell me that, okay, 3 of the cards are a snake, a rat, and a spider. Okay. In every sense of the word, be careful. You're surrounded by somebody who doesn't have your best intentions at heart. And you also have somebody who is giving out information that you would not want them to. And the spider is representative of somebody that is weaving deceit, kind of the way that you you would generally think of a spider and something luring you in and drawing into its web for not good reason. All right. But you have your guardian angel that is watching from the sidelines to try to protect you. But you need to be very cautious as you move forward through this door. Okay. Um, hold on one second, guys. Okay. And there's also something. I'm going to pull one other card on this. Hold on.
Your name is not Billy Bob. Knock it off.
Two other things. Don't worry too much about money, because money is going to take care of itself. And then the final card on what I was picking up on psychically is the Tree of Life, which means that something regarding your health and well-being is all going to be okay. Okay? But you do need to be really cautious of these. I mean, you've got all three surrounding you. Like, you need to be very cautious with somebody regarding trust. Okay? Because this person does not have your back, and really doesn't have your best interest at heart. So be
Don't
cautious.
drum your fingers, honey. You're blowing out the mic.
What?
Don't drum your fingers. You're blowing out your mic.
What am I doing with the mic?
You're blowing it out when you drum your fingers.
Oh, it's loud. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. But at the end of the day, everything is going to work out. But be cautious, because you really do have somebody around you that doesn't have good intentions at all. Like, at all. Okay. Yes, you can definitely, my email directly. You can look at my about on this channel, but it's Southern Angels Paranormal at gmail.com. And we absolutely will put you on the list for the next night that we do that.
And like I said, if it's something that you need addressed immediately, you can also inform her. She doesn't like to get information beforehand, because then that kind of leaves you in your reading, and she likes to do completely cold, no information readings, because it's more accurate. So if you need something, like when Maps niece, the situation there came up, you know, we that's an immediate need. Let us know if it's an immediate need, and that way we can get back with you sooner.
And I'll be happy to do that.
Because she's awesome like that, and they're really caring and far-reaching, and
Yep,
pain in my butt.
absolutely.
If you need something. And High Priestess, the person that I'm feeling it is around you psychically is a female. So, and you're welcome to message me off air, and we can even do like a camera to camera thing, and I'll tell you more about that. Strawberry wine, you know what? I'm feeling fairly good. I've been really remiss at attending a particular doctor that I need to see. regarding with my heart stuff, but I'm gonna get on that really, really, really soon. So, okay. Who's next?
Dave. We need to get Dave before he gets too far gone.
Dave.
Wow.
Now, Dave, I need to know. I know that there was a specific something that Dave needed. So, Dave, if you with Dave, I think you need to pull 4 cards, past, present, future. Okay. But I'm going to use a little bit different deck. I do not know how it is so hot here.
Oh, no, you don't. Sorry, my computer's on actually.
Okay, Dave. You're welcome, Karen. I'm really glad to see you and have you back on at the show too. So sending tons of prayers out to you.
Absolutely. It's fine, Callie.
That's
Don't
good.
apologize.
You bring so much to the table. When you pick up on something, I listen. All right, Dave. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with what Callie said. Okay. All right, Dave. Okay. This is a particular type of deck that is also referred to as a gypsy deck, and this is kind of what is showing up for you. Okay. It looks like there's some kind of a legal issue going on. One of the cards that has come up for you is the judge card. So that would indicate that there is something legal going on or will be going on. And it's going to result in a favorable light. Right next to that is the fortune card, which means if you are in something like a lawsuit or something of that nature, things are going to turn out in a good way for you financially. But right next to that card is the widower card, which can indicate that somebody has passed away. And being so close to the judge card and the fortune card, sometimes that can indicate like if somebody has recently passed away, or there could be a possibility that somebody is not doing well. You may be left like money regarding that. You also are surrounded by the love card and a female and somebody that is going to be visiting you soon regarding love and the female. But I feel like you have a really specific something that you need advice wise. So
I feel like you need to change decks. Change decks. Do you have one of your guardian decks laying around?
Yes, I do.
All right, Dave, do you have a specific question or a specific something you want to ask?
Like, you can even just, it doesn't,
Yes, you can. You do not have to put it on
go ahead and
in the chat.
put it, form it to me on Messenger, Dave. I'm going to go to my Messenger right now. And if you guys ever have a something that you don't want me to say or whatever, like live, and you know what, Dave, even if you want me to answer this not here, just ask me and then I'll tell you whether I feel like we need to take it off or on. Because you were already on my list of, okay.
I love that face. I don't know what you just asked her, but wow. That's a nice face.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely does.
Pull one card from the Guardian deck. I want to see if it backs it up.
Okay. I'm going to pull from this. No, it's not bad. It's yes, which is interesting because of the cards that were pulled. Okay? The love,
we're all a kick in the ass. Don't you know that by now?
You know, do I know when? Yeah, you can, within the next 2 months, very close to Christmas. you're going to make that question you asked me, there will be a breakthrough, if you will.
That does not mean to sit around and be complacent about it. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what the question is.
Don't be complacent. Agreed.
That doesn't mean to just sit and wait on it to happen in 2 months.
No.
Right.
You, you know what? Do pull out like all the stops on that one. But yes, that person absolutely does want to.
Drink it all.
Oh,
jeez.
did y'all hear that? Something just opened in that I can't, that I could be debunking that because I don't know. I don't think my daughter's still awake. My son doesn't get off for another hour, but something just opened and shut the cabinet door. So, all right. And let me, you know what? Let me pull in, Dave. I'm going to pull the goddess guidance cards. Okay. There's really, there's something really weird tonight, though. It's like, it wasn't just with Daniela. It's like a weird blocky thing. It's like there's something like overlaid. I don't know. There's something weird going on that I haven't quite ever felt before. Okay. Okay. Important golden opportunity. Dave, this is still for you. Important doors are opening for you right now. You need to walk through them. Okay. You're going through a transformation is the second card, and you've been experiencing enormous change. But with change comes very distinct lessons. Now, the last one is telling you to follow your inner voice, and you need to take care of yourself more. When you take care of yourself, the other things are going to fall into place, and you need to appreciate yourself more than others have been appreciating you over the last few years, actually. You don't take care of yourself enough. You tend to try to put other people first, and you need to put you first. And you're going to make an entire transformation for the good. And you have opportunities coming your way. So now, yeah, in that, Callie, yes. Actually, I'm hearing that as well. Okay, like.
All right, the question is, do you hear it now?
Are y'all hearing this?
Yeah, I'm hearing the cabinets and
We're
stuff.
hearing the cabinets.
Yeah, but the sound we were hearing earlier was actually Matt's overflow of noise at her house.
Okay, all right.
But Callie might be picking up on the other situation. but the actual noise that was coming through was
The knocking.
yeah, well, that knocking sound, and then the voices coming through the mic. It was Matt's bleed through from the puppies and the noises at her house. But yeah.
There's something that's, like when you open your cabinet door and it kind of, there's something
going on in there.
And it isn't,
you won't hear it in a second, Brian, because, well, by the time you hear me say it, you won't be hearing it because Matt has muted herself.
yeah, yeah.
There's a whole lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
But also, we're being blocked because one of our friends likes to send friends to protect us.
Right. Right.
And he's being a little overprotective lately.
Right. All right. Who's the next person on the list?
Dawn M.A., is she still in the chat?
Okay.
Dawn, are you with us?
Okay, Dawn. Let me give you
Yep, there she is.
Okay. All right.
Concentrate on what you're thinking or needing, and then tell us when to stop, or tell her when to stop, and then I'll scream at her.
Yeah, that.
No, ma'am, it would not. Okay, now I heard a voice in that when she was rumbling around on the table. The white noise came through. That was interesting.
Okay. Dawn, just don't forget to tell me when to stop.
Stop. That's so weird. No. Sorry, I'm answering Matt. I don't know sidetrack.
All right, Dawn, the first goddess, her message to you is regarding ends and beginnings. You have to release the old so that the new can enter. So you need to let go of something that has been coming to an end in order for the new to come through for you. And you need to release that thing that you've been holding on to so that your new beginning can start. The second card that's coming through for you from Goddess is your divine passion. And this goddess wants you to truly be honest with yourself and what your heart truly desires. It feels like you question that a lot, but you just need to really sit back and reflect that sometimes we all have like these little lies we tell ourselves and convince ourselves of one thing when we actually know what our heart actually desires. So you need to be honest with yourself and what it is that you really want. The third card is regarding prosperity, and the universe, the way that it reads is that the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. You need to be open to receive it. So it goes in line with the first card I pulled regarding endings and beginnings. Out with the old, in with the new. Be honest with yourself about the thing that you truly desire, and the universe is abundantly going to pour into you, but you have to be ready to receive it. So keep an open mind, have faith in yourself, because you have a new beginning coming, but you got to be willing to let go of the past in order to do that. So that's your message. Okay. Next person.
Last but not least, Jamie. Is Jamie still in chat?
Who? Jamie?
Jamie.
Okay.
I think that's another one of Karen's friends.
Oh, I think that's another, that might be one of Putty's friends.
One of Putty's friends? I can't keep up. I'm sorry, guys.
I think.
You are very welcome, Dan. Jamie, where you at?
All right.
Where you be? Where you at? Where you be? Oh, it is Putty's friend. Putty, is Jamie still with us?
And if Jamie isn't, then you can always rewind and watch after.
That's true. Yep, Jamie's here. All right.
Okay. Focus and tell me when you want me to stop, and then I'll stop, and then that will be where we'll begin your parts.
Sorry.
Okay, just tell me when to stop, and then I just got a message for somebody in chat psychically, and I'll talk about that after I do this.
What in the world? Underneath you sounds like a flipping poltercom going on.
What?
I said it underneath, the sound underneath you sounds like a poltercom going off.
Well, maybe the white noise will aid in just EVPs. Okay. Jamie. Okay. First of all, the first goddess indicates that you have a very bright future, that you need to stop worrying because everything's going to be fine. You've been doing like a lot of worrying, and the thing that you're worried about is going to be okay. The second card for you is the goddess of fertility. And that one indicates that it's the perfect time for you to start a new project, access new ideas, or give birth to new conditions. Now, that can mean starting a new job, going to school, something new that you've been considering. The condition for you to do that is perfect. So go into it knowing, much like the card that was right before that, don't worry, everything's going to be fine. And this is a perfect time to follow your dreams, ideas, perfect conditions. The third card is a card that represents blossoming. You're just getting started, and you need to have patience with yourself and the process that you have to go through to get through what you've been going through. But this goddess indicates don't give up. So I feel like you're about to embark on something pretty amazing, and you just have to have faith in yourself and know that right now, don't give up because it's right around the corner. That thing that you want the most and the change that needs to happen and that you've been hoping for is now. And you've got an amazing, starting in January or February, you've got a bunch of really amazing things that are going to happen. January, late February, you're going to have a huge change going on in your life, and it's all going to be positive and good. So I'm hearing all kinds of weird things in this room right now. Okay, like, okay, all right. Dawn, that message was for you. So, hold on. All right. Is there anybody in chat that, okay, somebody in chat is having a lot of issues with headaches. Like, I can feel you, like, really, really strong. And,
Sorry.
it's like, oh, I'm empathing you and your head very, very much. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's do the wheel again. Ooh, what happened to my center? Hold on. Okay. All right. You're very welcome, Jamie.
Oh, headphones.
Spirit dice. I'm in the middle of the show. Hello? You're talking, I can't hear you. Okay, Holly. Give me just 1 second, guys. Really? Okay, Callie. I'm going to that message. I agree with you. Um, actually, the thing that I want to, and I don't know if you can come on the panel after the show ends, but I think it would be really helpful if you could, because what you just wrote very much correlates with what I was seeing earlier regarding that. So, okay. All right. Let's see. Spirit dice. Okay. That would be my box of spirit dice. Check. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This you can't see it very well in that light, but
It's a fairy board.
yeah, it's a fairy Ouija board. God. Is it your
Gonna need
head? Is it your head that I'm picking up on?
me.
Somebody's
Not tonight.
okay,
Okay, right now.
you know what? Somebody that's watching, I don't think that they're actually even chatting. I think they're watching. There's somebody watching that has a very specific question about their health. If you want to, yes, and it is absolutely on the right. That's, and if you'll notice, y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Something just went off my bed. You're welcome, Putty. Somebody, ooh, very much.
LT, I need an explanation. It always worries me when you get to going,
And right? Yeah, whenever LT does that, it's like
concerning.
okay. Spirit dice. Let's see what let's see what the spirits have to say. Spirits. Okay, if you guys are not familiar with spirit dice, they're dice that have different letters and numbers on them, and basically it's not like you're playing, like, you don't want to sit, you can make lots of words out of letters if you sit there long enough, but what you do with spirit dice is you pull the words that jump out to you, or in this case me, because I'm doing the divining, so I'm using these as a divining tool, and this is probably got something to do with somebody in chat. So let me just filter through what I'm. Whoops, that one flipped.
Petty Tat says she's having health problems and don't know what it is. Not sure if that's what you mean. And Dome said she had wanted to know about her fiance's health, and she's munching on candy right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah. If okay. You know what? Okay, hold on.
Not doomed. Amy's also having some health problems. And Lee, if you have a rash, next time wear protection.
LJM, hush. Okay. Somebody has angels watching over them, and they very much need to give you know what? This one actually is for Karen again. There's two different things here. You need to give it to God. The word give jumped out at me immediately. And the word God. And so when I'm pulling a message from the spirit dice, it's the things that pop immediately. Okay. Somebody 11 always indicates that you've got angels around you, and immediately I came right back to you again, Karen. And again, the word rid. You need to get rid of somebody around you. And the number 39 is significant. And somebody, gosh, you know what, Karen? We really need to talk.
Lori, hi, Lori.
Lori, Choctaw girl. Hello. No, you're not going to die. Okay. You're not going to die. Don't be worried about that. Yeah, I do. I need to. Yeah, I. There's so many. There's quite a few things that with several people, Matt, Aaron, that I need to get with, not on this public part. Um, there are some things, some messages um, that I think are more personal. So you need some angels around you, Shazzy. You just got out of the hospital and had another stroke. Oh no. You just got home and got your speech back, just some weakness and a big ass headache. Okay, well, you're going to be okay. If you're the one that I'm picking up with the head, you need to be careful, but you're going to be okay. But if you're the person that I'm picking up on with the headache, then that would make sense. But you're going to be okay. Okay, great, Karen. I'll get with you again. There's just
Too
yes,
much coming in.
I did say that there's something significant with 39. Yes, I said the 39. Does that resonate for you, Dawn? And I'll specifically explain why. I hope you're going to be okay, Shazzy. Okay, that's how old he is. All right. Um, hold on just 1 second, Dawn. Unless you have one right now, Lori, it isn't you. Um, Dawn, the male that you're referring to, it's a very serious thing. It's a very serious thing, and there's going to be a period of, it's going to get really, really worse before it gets better. And my advice would be that doctors you need to be very vigilant in things surrounding his health. If something gets missed that's really important, that it could have a devastating consequence. So sometimes some of the things that I see, you know what, Dawn? God, there are some very
God, Brian.
there's an awful lot of like privacy things going on tonight, and it's really
Sorry. Brian's making me laugh at his fault.
Ryan.
PG.
She's gone now. Okay, that was funny. Thank you. I needed something to break up what I was saying. Dawn, you've got my Facebook, right? Okay. I gotta roll away from
You need to talk, LP.
because there's let's see. There are certain things that that I can't say, or that I would want to tell you like more personally. So, do I see any heart issues? You know, Choctaw Girl, I think that no, I don't see any blockages like regarding the heart, but I am seeing some issues with blood pressure. And if that needs to be under control, and then all the other will be okay. I feel like there's pressure on your heart, but it's not anything that can't be controlled with medication. So, yeah. You have Facebook. Okay, Dawn, send me a message on Facebook and say, Kat, it's Dawn MA. Because I don't accept a whole lot of new friend requests for a few reasons. So get in touch with me on that. Does anyone okay. Do you guys want to do some spirit boxing? Just like what do y'all want me to do? Anyone?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone in chat?
Anyone? Anybody have an idea?
Anybody? You know what? You know what? Okay, note to self. Always like man, God, you ever feel like I know you're empathing me too, Pearl? Like
Scatterbrain much? Feel like you're being pulled in every different direction?
and
overly concerned about half the people in chat.
how what?
And overly concerned about half of the people in chat. Matt, honey, you can talk. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, Callie. Yes. Let's see. Um,
Ouch.
I do have a Ouija board here. Well, you know what? Let's pick a something. Let's see. What? Is there anybody in chat that wants to connect with somebody through Spirit Box? It can be regarding a something, or it can be if you want me to get one of my haunted dolls, I'll get one of those and we can Spirit Box with it. BPG, you're like, whatever your choice is, Kat. No, I need someone to choose tonight for me.
We're not making choices. We're not adulting today.
I'm not in a choicy kind of mood. There's these 3 that want to talk through the box. Okay, let's. Thank you, Dawn. Do Spirit Box. Okay.
Quick PSA before I forget and we do the Spirit Box thing, because that usually wears me down.
Yeah.
Please don't hesitate to contact Kat. You can reach her on her Facebook. You can reach her through Twitter DMs. You can reach her on Hangouts. If you need her immediately and you can't reach her because she's climbed under her rock, then don't hesitate to contact one of the other mods who can eventually get a hold of her.
At the end of the day, honestly, I do what I do as far as spiritual gifts that God gave me. I do those to help people. If like how Map and I met and became close regarding Daniela. Your mom's birthday is today? Okay, Jamie. Perfect. See, this is your night. This is going to be your night. Okay, not only am I going to try to bring, this is kind of one of the things that I really like to do, all right? If you have a loved one that's passed away, my feeling as a medium is I'll bring them to me, and rather than me just tell you something that they're saying, which again, I am available to do those, but those are really, really personal one-on-one because of some of the messages that I get are so private in nature. It has been my experience in the past. There have been some messages that I've gotten in the way I get them. I spit them out and there is no filter. And sometimes that doesn't always work for people. It can bring some very personal things forward that you might not want. So I try to do those one-on-one, like person to person. And if you really want to do that, I will. But what I do like to do is to be able to connect you with your loved ones via Spirit Box, because not everybody knows how to work a Spirit Box or might not even have one. So one of the things that I like to do is, if you have had a loved one, is to directly try to pull them to me and then from me to the box. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's try to do your mom, Jamie. Now, I'm going to turn the Spirit Box on, but the first thing that I'm going to do, okay. You know what, Lori, I'll do you right after I do this one. Okay. Now wait, isn't Jamie, you're trying to connect with your mother, Isn't that right? You said it was your mom's birthday. So, and then Dave's father passed away a few years ago.
Sorry, Cali girl. I was in the midst of feeling like I was being set on fire there for a few minutes. And my face got really flushed and red, so that's why I went on camera.
Right.
Doesn't help that I'm in Louisiana and it's hot as hell.
Hold on, guys. I'm going to switch to. Mauser's like, oh, don't mind me. He's just like, I'm just going to keep playing there. I am going to turn on the spirit box. Just give me a second to switch to. There is a reason I'm switching to this. So just bear with me. Okay. Okay, that light's really blinding. Okay. All right. Where did it go? All right. All right. What I want you to do is to listen for your loved one's name when I turn on Spirit Box. And for those of you who are in chat, and a lot of people who are regulars know, if you hear something through the Spirit Box, if you'll put a little asterisk and then the word or the name that you hear. That way, when anybody watches the video back, like if I hear the word pearl, okay, now if I hear something, I'll say it out loud, and so will Pearl, and so will Matt. Pearl's got really good ears for this. But if you guys will type into chat the asterisk and the thing that you hear, you watch back and we can see what everyone picked up on while we're live. So then it's Cache. Pearl just put in chat with the little asterisks. So it's so let's go. First of all, I'm going to do a very focused, trying to pull your person to me.
And I'm going to try to put you on me.
You know what? This is probably not going to work. Okay. I'll be able to. Okay. You know what? Give me just 1 second, guys. All right. I'm going to mute the microphone and the camera, and I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness. It's in between the asterisks. That's what she said. Cue the commercial. I am the commercial. Lucky for you. Get to sit there and watch. Would you stop? Watch me sweat.
Oh, yeah. Pearl, you're in charge. So,
I have figured that out since Map went MIA on me.
she muted. Okay, so see, talk.
Maps evenings entertainment.
What?
Maps evenings entertainment.
This evening's entertainment. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to muting in the thing, and then I'll be right back. I've got to do something along the lines of what Callie is saying. Actually, before I go off, I'm gonna light because there's definitely something.
A miss.
Yeah.
To put it nicely.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I hadn't gone MIA. I was just setting up the stripper pole for Pearlie.
Oh, no, Naked Tory. Nobody wants to see that. That would be a hot mess.
One is happy to be of service.
Look, when did you switch to LT's team?
Okay. I'm gonna light this. This is my sage, and I'm gonna start burning this and put it in the bowl. And I'm gonna do a couple of things to try to clear before I turn on the spirit box, which is what Holly was saying. Because yes, agreed. So I will be right back. Pearl is, if y'all have any like questions about spirit boxing or anything, which is what we're doing when we come back, you can ask Pearl and she will answer, and I'll return in a moment.
Yay!
And in case of loss in pressure, the oxygen masks will deploy from the overhead bins.
Right? I probably need some right now. I'm dying. It is so stinking humid. Oh my gosh. It's not that it's that hot. It's only 76 degrees, but the humidity's the thing, girl.
This is why I'm staying inside.
Right, well, you know, we don't ghost box and things inside my house right now. We do that outside. I am
I
in
refuse.
Louisiana, southeastern Louisiana. Math is in southwestern Alabama. And Brian, I'm sorry, honey, but you're not going to be getting any heat. From what I'm understanding, y'all are looking at a cold, hard winter over there in the UK. I would absolutely love to come spend about a month over there, though. God, dying.
It would be nice.
Baz, I'm not sure. It doesn't necessarily work that way. She will do her best to call as many as she can forward, but they don't always come.
LT got snow.
Have you gotten snow now, LT, or is it coming? I'll be wearing my Speedo and do stuff.
Oh,
Just leave
good
your
Lord.
Speedo at home. You bring the tux, but not the Speedo. I'll send you snow this winter. They got snow this past winter in all the way down to New Orleans. Impressive. I wasn't here for it then. We just moved down.
LT. LT.
It's okay. We need the comedic relief. Oh, that's right. You're in Ireland, but you're still. If they're gonna get it, you're gonna get it too. Don't think you're getting left out. From what I understand, from the way that sucker's coming in, what they call it, Arctic blast. What was it? LT, help a sister out. Ridiculously cold winter for months on end. Gonna be a record breaker.
I've heard of those. I haven't experienced one in years, but I've heard of them.
Ooh. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. I'm sure that was very attractive, right? There'll be memes of that tomorrow. Beast from the East, yeah. Usually upstate New York gets that too when it starts troughing down like that. So look out, Lee. Coming at you.
Yeah, you're going to freeze something off in your little Speedo.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I've just got all kinds of debauchery here. I got like Ouija boards. I got like a little
Debauchery.
yeah.
Malfeasance. All about it.
Right?
Solemnly swear we're up to no good. Don't. I would highly suggest that you look into some Palo Santos. If you get in touch with Kat, she can let you know a good source of where to get that from.
You know, I don't know what the deal is with fire tonight, but
other than your 20 fans, I can't imagine.
Well, there's that. But
and you have a visitor who likes to play games
and doesn't wish for me to like. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to see how close that will get for something else. Hold on. Okay. Okay. If y'all want to see, also, I'll show you this reason. And I'm getting ready to turn the spirit box on. But this, any place in the room, really, somebody has a vibe or a feeling. Over here, like when I zoom in, that's the Dybbuk box over there. And then over there, mirror. I'm not sure if y'all can tell, I might like Ouija boards a little.
Yeah, just a tad.
But pretty much within reason, we can go pretty far around the room. Eagles poster. Yes. Yes. Love that. Okay. All right. Jamie's mom. If you could bring a message forward for Jamie, you can use this device over here and you can say for validation Jamie's name, or give any other message that you might like to give. Wait, that was for Dave. And I think somebody else. Okay, I can't guarantee who's going to come through either, but the first spirit out of that box was addressing Dave. So, Pat, yes. Georgie. Okay. Is there somebody that wants to get a message to Dave?
Yeah.
Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us how you passed away? Hey, James Griffin.
Hi, James.
If y'all are wondering, this is. You can't really see it that good. I'm watching you too, James. And not that James.
Mm-hmm.
James Griffin in chat. Okay. Stroke. I heard stroke as well, Callie. So the first voice out of there was calling for Dave. And then when we asked how he passed, it said stroke. Yes?
I keep hearing get it done. I don't know what that means.
Well, you know what? He wanted to come forward first.
Push it back.
I'm picking up like a lot of pressure in my chest. And no, this doesn't belong to me. And
Are you sure?
You know what, Dave? It's very common to hear their actual voice. Can you tell us?
Both of them.
Okay, several people now are saying Jamie. They're hearing Jamie's name. That's more than one person. Is Jamie's mom here?
No. It said I'm her something.
In the bathroom? Agree, Callie. That pressure that I was getting in my chest earlier when I said it's not doesn't belong to me. Treatments. Something about treatments. Can you tell us what today is?
Trouble. What the hell is that?
Something keeps jacking with my camera too.
Yeah.
Father? Somebody's father.
Accept it.
Tell her I'm here.
Mauser is going up.
To the spirit that's here, can you tell us how you passed away? Is there somebody else that's here to...
Hello, baby girl was in there.
That was like super quick over those two sleeps too.
Gonna communicate well.
Zero. Yeah.
No.
Okay, and two people. Okay, Dave, that would make sense. Because it was like pressure but full.
I thought COPD, but hi,
Hi,
Brian.
Brian. Love you.
Civic.
There's somebody. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second, Paul. I'm going to stop that for 1 second, and I'm going to turn it back on. There's a little girl coming through really strong, like, to me. I don't know if there's somebody in chat or there's somebody watching that isn't typing that lost a little girl. So if there is somebody watching, that isn't typing or this belongs to you, I just want you to know that she's trying to come through to let you know that she's okay. She's with your mother on the other side in heaven. And it's really important for me to acknowledge to you that she's always around you. And I'm going to see if that voice can come through.
Hi.
To the little girl, can you tell us your name?
Mary? No.
Mauser. I heard Ed again. Or I can't see.
Me.
Oh, hold on. You guys, hold on. What?
Still having a show?
Yeah.
Night, BPG.
Bye. That's my baby daddy. Sorry. It's my ex-husband. He just brought our son home from work. Sorry. Okay. Let me go back. No, I'm just sitting here in my room spirit boxing with my altar all by myself. He's like, are you still having a show? Yeah, right. Okay, spirits are like, they are like whoosh all in here. There's somebody's mother that passed away here. She died of cancer. And she needs you to know that it's okay that there wasn't anything you could have done to change when she passed, and that you need to not feel bad or guilty that you weren't there when she passed. Ed, Ed keeps coming through that box.
Dawn's mom died of cancer, and her uncle's name was Ed.
Okay. All right, Dawn. Then
Is Ed alive? Is your uncle still alive, or has he passed?
okay. Cat, yes, I'm here. No. Yeah, Lori, Choctaw Girl, it isn't.
Jamie's mom also passed of cancer.
This belongs to Dawn.
Great uncle.
This
Okay.
belongs to Dawn. What message? What more specific message do you have?
You see her.
Cat? Yes.
We help.
Bobby? I heard the name. Bobby. And there's somebody that passed us something from
Hi, Kat. It's Eric.
what? Oh, hi, Kat. It's Karen.
No. Hi, Kat. It's Merrick.
Hold on.
In a very deep voice.
Okay. Okay, spirits, I'm going to turn this off, but I'm going to turn it on again in a second. Okay? Okay, what did you say, Pearl?
Hi, Kat. It's Merrick. And it was a very deep voice.
Yes, there's a lot in the, like, very specific, that noise. Out.
You got a whole lot going on over there right now.
Yeah.
And your camera won't stop.
I know. I keep seeing something's like
Trying to make it focus.
and it doesn't it doesn't
Yeah.
work like that. It doesn't, like, you do this, whatever. It's not like it auto focuses. It's jacking with the because it keeps doing its own thing.
It's 11, almost 11:30.
Oh, is it already 11:30?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
The young woman is back again that I messaged you about earlier. Yeah, Hallie. You know what? I'm gonna say there is my energy is
Being stretched thin.
yeah. Somebody had a massive something in it. This is not, yeah, I'm gonna have to disconnect from this because I just, like, opened the door and so many people came. They're, like, frazzling me, like, so
Another night.
right. Yeah.
Look, there's no way you can get every message out to everybody tonight.
And there's a lot
That's
of
true.
yes, Callie. That in it's that is disorienting me greatly.
And we can talk about that one in a minute.
Yeah.
We will come back, you know. I hope so. We're going to leave you wanting more. Let's put it that way.
Right. So yeah. Probably maybe in the next time I'll probably do the readings, maybe towards the end, or I'll do like a afternoon tarot and things like that.
You said you were going to meditate, LT, and if that's what you need to do, you need to go do that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you guys are going to be seeing some cool videos coming up this week to let you know what to expect. What my plan is I'm going to utilize this spirit communication altar thing, and I'm going to do live pointed sessions about particular things. So it will look like I had a live show minus the chat room, and then it'll upload when it's done. My whole thing is about getting evidence live versus recorded, edited, uploaded. So be looking on the channel, because there are some messages for people very specifically that needed to get through, but I just can't. There are too many of them now. Now they're all up in the middle of my business, and but the messages still need to get to some of you that are out there. And there's somebody, not LT David, but there's somebody. There's a.
Oh, I didn't know you do a show. I thought.
That's okay, honey.
Hi, David.
Earl said hi.
Hello.
Hey, David.
Nap said hi.
Hey, what time do you usually wake up on Sunday?
Not until I don't
When
nap.
Pearl starts calling.
At like 10, maybe? Yeah.
No, I'm not planning on it. Why?
Okay.
Why?
I gotta go see dumb fucking prison tomorrow.
Language?
I gotta go see idiot in prison tomorrow.
What are you talking about?
I'm going with Jen and Becca.
You're not talking about you. Oh, you mean your friend? That's okay.
My friend that's in jail.
I
not
was
your
like-
friend that's in jail.
My friend that's in jail, not your friend that's in jail.
Oh.
No, not that one. Okay. All right. Well, I'll talk to you in a minute. I'm about to end.
Oh, it's all good. I'm
So
gonna hang out with Mather for a little bit. No.
we'll take him in your room then. All right. I'm gonna end this because there's Okay. All right, guys. I'm like, what camera am I looking at? Thank you for coming out and joining. I will refine. The next time I really kind of last minute decided I was going to go live tonight. So that's kind of, I knew I was going to be doing this as far as my altar table, but dude, there are so many methods. Okay.
I can't get through it all tonight. There's no way.
Okay. James Griffin, bye. Yes, I do need you, Callie. Okay.
Sending you a link, Kelly.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Love you guys.
Have a good night, everybody.
Stay spooky.